and we're off
Continue on A20 for 130 kilometres.
to Hay on the A20, heading for a campsite called Double D, leaving Balranald. It's 7:34 in the morning and we've packed up, breakfasted and been to the fuel station and tanked up. So, all good. There's the campsite off to our right down there as we crawl up this hill following a truckload of hay. Probably the noise that we heard all night then. And we're going over the Morumgumbi River, which was at the side of the campsite last night. Didn't see a single mosquito. Great. Yeah, it's a nice sight. Some noisy teens in a tent near us that were back and forth half the night and then drunkenly rowing and revving of car engines, and out at 4 o'clock this morning to music, and then back again a bit later. Blimey. But that site was fine. Council run one on the private. It's a little bit shabby around the facilities, but it's alright. $25 for a night stop. Water, toilets and showers, you know, what more can you want really? It'll do. So, 575 kilometres to do today on our penultimate day's travel, because tomorrow we should get there. Okay, see you later. So it's 5 to 12, we've done about 300k, and I'm on this endless roller coaster of hills that just go on and on. It's great, twisting up and up and up, and then down, and then up and up and up again. Surrounded by huge acreages of farmland, and then more wood, and then some more huge acreage of farmland. So unlike WA. It's very different. Although the trees are pretty much still the same. But yeah, it's going well today. Sun's out, still a bitter cold wind. Oh, it was cold last night. 3 degrees apparently. So it's alright at the 10, but outside it was grass monkeys. Yeah, it's lovely. Just in stopped and had a comfort break for the dog to find there was a huge mural painted on a grain bin, which was good. A photograph of that, put it on Facebook. Onwards we go. If it's one thing I've learned on this trip so far, it's how out of date my impressions of Australia are. If I'd known how much campsites had changed in the last 20 years, which last time I stopped at an Australian campsite, or 30 years since I last stayed in a tent. Okay, as I was saying, if I'd known how different it was, I'd have bought a rooftop tent years ago, stuck it on the top of you, and gone camping and travelling at weekends. It's a revelation. The sights are lovely. You get there, there's clean, usable showers and toilets, not some old dunny around the back of a thing that stinks of whatever. Everything's clean and modern and nice. They have camp kitchens, so you don't, most of the places we've stopped, we've not needed the gas cooker. I think we've used it 3 nights in a week, so half the places, but one of those was because we could have used theirs, we just couldn't be bothered to walk and did it where we were. Most of them have got a camp kitchen with a kettle and a microwave and a cooker where you can do your cooking and everything. Really marvellous. And cheap, 25, 30 bucks a night for the 2 of us. And the other thing is, people have always told me, oh well, driving the Nullarbor, whoa, that's a big thing that is, whoa, 800 kilometres and you can't stop and there's no fuel and you've got to carry 42 spare tyres and a whole bowser full of extra fuel because there's nowhere to get it. It kills people and it's rubbish. The wife's just driven it in a Toyota Rukus that's loaded up with stuff. It's easy. You stop every 170, 180 k's and refuel and have a rest and a comfort break, because at every 200k there's somewhere to stop. It's easy. There's places in WA that are further apart. It's flat and it's boring, but not all of it. Some of it, there's spectacular views. When you come around the corner and you've climbed up a hill and you can just see forever. See forever of a lot of scrub, but you can see forever. And it's not that bad. It's quite entertaining, really. Look, and the stop at Eucla, when we stopped there, we got there, it was dark at night because we were late setting off in the morning. Got there, woke up in the morning to see the ocean was just beside us. Beautiful. I don't know. So many people have told me that the Eucla was so difficult to cross, or the Nullarbor was so difficult to cross, and you had to go so far without stopping. Rubbish. Easy peasy. No wonder there's so many caravans. And I've heard people talk of grey nomads all the time. People wandering the country in caravans and campers and one thing and another. And occasionally you see a few caravans come through town and probably grey nomads or whatever. You don't realise till you get out here how many people there are travelling. I mean, of the vehicles we see on the road, in every 10, 3 or 4 of them will be trucks, 1 or 2 of them will be local vehicles, and the others are grey nomad. Caravans, campers, trailers, people with rooftop tents. Easy 40%, if not half, of the people travelling on the roads that we've seen all the time, even crossing the Nullarbor. There were more people towing caravans and camping than there were trucks. I don't know how the freight gets to WA because there aren't that many trucks doing it. Yeah, it's opened my eyes. It's a different world to I think it was. It's happens when you listen to what people say rather than going out there and finding out for yourself. Yes, sometimes when I get some free time we shall take the tent off the top of the trailer, stick it on the top of the ute, and we'll go camping places. There's a lot of it, it's easy. And sat nav nowadays, you're not going to get lost, are you? Okay, onwards.